So guys, I'm going to be talking a little bit quieter today than usual. I'm trying to conserve voice. I have some calls later on today I have to do. And if I can't talk, I don't know enough sign language to have conversations. So let's get going. I got some people recording this, so there will be a replay, so sit back, relax, and watch this. Guys, this is about how to stand out in 2016 and beyond. Got a few slides, and we're going to just jump into the ad editor. I'm going to show you a bunch of cool stuff. So guys, the bad news is most people are lying to you about competition, and this is not 2007 anymore, and I'll explain what that means. Business owners are getting hit up for every sort of offline service you can imagine. I mean, the competition's gone through the roof. And they've also wasted tons of money on stuff that doesn't work and are as skeptical as ever. You are competing against big companies that have huge ad budgets. Now the good news. If you know what you are doing, you can still compete and win. Getting to $5,000 a month can be done relatively quickly. You can deliver almost instant results in traffic. People will pay you all day long. So guys, here's what most companies have problems with. Their pain point is, for 95% of companies out there, they have one major pain point, and that's traffic, traffic, traffic. Nobody sees their websites. Everybody knows these companies, and type 1 in the chat box if you agree with me, that have a website, but it doesn't get enough traffic or any traffic to actually be an asset to their business. It's just something up online they have, but they know it's not doing anything for them. They know it's there, and so they have the necessary thing online, but it's not driving traffic. It's not driving calls. Doug, I don't know if I started earlier or not. You didn't miss anything. So guys, not all traffic is created equal, so that's what I want to talk about. Let's say you are a roofer. Which click would you want more? Would you rather have a homeowner with a $500,000 house making $100,000 per year, or would you rather have a homeowner with a $75,000 house who makes $40,000 a year? Which one of these would you prefer to click on your ad? Yeah. The key here is the targeting. People who are doing Google pay-per-click, I could be a 13-year-old boy who just has a strange fascination with roofing, to type in Denver roofer, click on an ad, and they're going to pay for that click no matter what I do. So being able to target your ads is a key here. So let's say you're a BMW dealer. Which would you rather have click on your ad? A Lexus buyer who makes $150,000 per year, or a Ford buyer who makes $35,000 per year? Obviously, you want the Lexus dealer who makes $150,000 who can afford the BMW. Say you're a landscape design company. Would you rather somebody click on your ad who rents their home and is just looking at ideas, or a homeowner who has a house worth $800,000 and 1 acre of land who also makes $250,000 per year? Do you guys think we can target this right here? Do you think we can put an ad in front of homeowners who have a house worth $800,000, 1 acre of land who also makes $250,000 per year? Do you think we can do that very easily? Obviously the answer is yes, or we wouldn't be on this call. So there's data out there and inside of Facebook, and we're going to use it. As you guys can see, all clicks aren't created equal. Almost all forms of advertising have one big disadvantage. You can't define who will see your ad. For most of these big ad platforms, if they're outside of Google pay-per-click, they are using location modifiers. So let's say you buy an ad on Huffington Post or something. Big ad buys you can geographically locate. They cost more money, but you still can get your landscaping or BMW ad on big sites. But if it's $20 for a click on Google PPC for your niche, you will still get charged $20 whether the person can afford your services or not. So let's talk about getting clients. What niches can you go after with this? Lawyers, doctors, dentists, realtors. The list is growing and changing, guys. And guys, I apologize. I'm not as upbeat and going through this as good as possible. My head's about to explode. So I do apologize for my lack of enthusiasm. I promise you I will show you cool stuff, but it sounds like I'm just muttering through this. Most people, when they talk about Facebook for local, have talked about using Facebook to get potential clients. So let's say you put an ad up in front of lawyers and you target the job or the job title of lawyer. Or you target people who like lawyer association pages or something. That is the least valuable part of this, guys. Using Facebook to actually get clients, in my opinion, is a small portion of the big pie that's out there to be grabbed. The true potential in Facebook for making money is this. driving traffic for your clients to their websites. So let's go through an example. Wedding venue in Orlando. The wedding niche is huge. So I was trying to get to show this to you live, but I couldn't. So here's just wedding venues in Orlando. So we got 14, 2,400, 2,800. There's about 3,000 searches here. About 3,000 searches, and let's say for whatever reason they can get 5% of these clicks. So at 3,000, that's 150 clicks times $3 on average. So you're going to pay $450 for 60 clicks. Somebody write that down and remind me about that because my brain's not working right. So even if they have the best PPC ad for all this stuff, they're going to get 60 clicks, and they're going to pay $180. Now using Facebook, AdWords costs $3 to $5 a click, and you'll be competing with 15 other companies for attention. So look at this little, and I'll show you this example live here in a minute. I'm going to go to my ad editor and stuff. But for this right here, for a wedding photographer, I think this example is for, I spent $8.33 and I sent 23 clicks. Now guys, if we do the math, on the low end of the Google pay-per-click, they pay $3 a click, right? So for a wedding photographer, it's more than the wedding venue, I think. So let's just say $3. These clicks would cost them $69 in AdWords. Right here I'm showing you $8.33 to get 23 clicks. Do you think if you could get these type of clicks for this price that you'd be able to resell them for a profit? If you could go to people who are advertising on AdWords and say, I know you're spending $1,000 a month, how about you spend $1,000 with me and I'll drive you 3 times as many clicks? So here's comparisons. Using Google AdWords, they might get 8 clicks for $32. Using Facebook, how I'm going to show you, they can get 80 clicks for $30.44 total. $4 a click versus 38 cents per click. Even if you charge them per click at $2, you could deliver more clicks than are available on Google pay-per-click, and you could do it for half the price and still have a $1.60 built-in profit. So if you're making $1.60 per click and you're driving 200 clicks, guess what? You're making $320 a month profit. We getting excited here? Now, here's what I think is the biggest difference between Facebook ads and Google ads. So let's say I'm doing wedding venue in Orlando, Florida. I'm engaged, I'm trying to plan out my dream wedding, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to sit down and do research. I type wedding venue in Orlando, Florida. Here's what I see when I go to Google. I've got 3 ads here. I got ads as long as the day is long down the sides. I've got the Google 3-pack. I've got all the organic listings. What am I going to do? I'm going to click on this one and click on this one and come back and click on this one. I'm going to go click on all this stuff, look at what they're doing, go back and check out the competition. I'm really not in a buying mood. I'm in a more of a research mood. So when I click on these, they have very short attention spans because the person's in research mode. They're going after finding a wedding venue, so they're going to go back and forth to all of this stuff. So this click here they pay $3 or $4 for might only stay on their site for 30 seconds and go back and click on their competition. Now here's what clarity looks like. Let's say I'm an engaged female and I see this in my news feed, My Perfect Wedding, looking for the perfect wedding location in Orlando. Let's show you exactly how we can make your special day perfect or something. Want the perfect spot to get married in Orlando? We are booking weddings for 2016. Our best spots will fill up quickly. Click here so we can show you your perfect wedding. If you're an engaged female and you see this in your news feed, what are the odds that you don't click on it? Ladies on the call? Do you think this would stand out? You're an engaged woman, you're scrolling through Facebook, you see this picture, My Perfect Wedding, it talks about Orlando. If this is fitting you, as in you're planning a wedding, would this ad stand out a lot better than this one? Obviously. So somebody does a search for this, sees this, as opposed to you showing them this. I mean, it's just a difference. So when they click on this, there's no back button for them to go to and go look at their competition. You have their undivided attention on that page. So here's the difference. Google pay-per-click, it could be a 10-year-old dreaming of getting married or a single person just looking. When somebody does a wedding venue in Orlando, they might be single and just dream about getting a wedding one day, and they want to plan their perfect wedding in their mind because they got an hour to kill and it's what they want to do. They might not ever have a buying intention. With Facebook click, these clicks are coming from 100% engaged people. These people actually need a wedding venue. Does the difference here stand out to you guys? I'm trying to make this abundantly clear. So not only can you sell them link or clicks cheaper and more of them, you can sell the targeted traffic even better. So they have a better person or a better buyer on each click. It's costing them way less, and there's way more available. Guys, if you put that together, that's a winning combination in my book. And here's what you guys don't need for this: a website, WordPress, HTML, sales pitch, content, SEO, hours of time. All that's just out the door. Speed to market, no website set up. Testing, you can roll out ads in 5 different cities for just a few bucks total and see where you get your winners. Demographics, only get clicks from people you want to get clicks from. Scale as big or as small as your client's budget will allow. Anybody getting excited? Who's been waiting 5 months to get their website created to start contacting clients? Who's been trying to figure out 100 different things before they start contacting clients? Who wants to see, guys, I'm just out of it. I'm done with these. Do you guys care if I go to the ad editor and actually show you guys stuff? I need a bunch of ones. Alright, I hope you guys don't hold it against me. I'm not my normal self today. I don't have time for that stuff. Alright, so let's go in here and look at the example that I just showed you in there. So for this ad, I spent $44.10. I reached 3,563 people. I had 136 post engagements. So what are those post engagements? It says 148 here. Why it's different, I don't know. So I had 118 link clicks. So let's look at this ad. Here's that exact ad I showed you in the slides. My perfect wedding. I created this page. If you go to this page, it's got nothing on it. No cover line. It's got this post, and that's it on this page. So the page doesn't matter. You can create a page very quickly. The only thing you really need is to add this, because this shows up in the ad right here. So look at this ad right here. Let's click on it. It goes to this company's website. So I sent these guys these clicks just to test this out for this training I did. So I just grabbed a company. I put this on there. So this company, from me, got 118 link clicks. Now guys, if we go back to Google AdWords, $3 to $5 for this link click. That's if they're doing very well. If not, probably $4. I sent them, let's say $3. I sent them $360 in traffic. Now let's go look at the ads. Targeting. Right here. It was set to just $5 a day. It was set to women who live in Orlando plus 10 miles and who are engaged. So this shows me the potential reach is 8,100 people. So I know in Orlando plus 10 miles, women who are engaged, at least that are on Facebook. Now Facebook, there's people that are, there are women that are engaged in Orlando and the surrounding area who are on Facebook, whatever. But I can tell you this much, I know how many I can reach is 8,100. So that's the very simple targeting I did for this, guys. Do you think a wedding venue would be happy to get 118 clicks? Doug said, I just spent $5 to boost a Sunday, post Sunday, and I booked a new photo client. Hold on, guys, my phone's blowing up. Let me put it on silent. Do you guys think a wedding venue, a wedding catering, a wedding photographer, a limo company, limo companies are fucking huge for this. Yeah, it's being recorded, Tony, but you haven't really missed much. Do you guys see this right here? I'm leaving this up to soak this in. A wedding venue, so let's do that search. Wedding venue, Orlando, Florida. If I'm searching for a wedding venue in Orlando, here's what I see when I go search for it. I've got these ads, I've got these ads, I've got a 3-pack, and then I've got all this stuff. As to somebody who just sees this and clicks and goes to the website. Yeah, Cecilia said I did this the other day and contacted people. Yeah, contact people who are paying for ads already. So if you're going to go try to pitch this to somebody, find somebody who's already paying for ads. Now, Wedding Wire won't hire you. Noah's event venue might. Mixon's in the Grove is a local Florida place. You guys don't want to go after Marriott. Now, could you land Marriott? Possibly. Sunset Beach Wed? Yeah, go after these people right here. We're looking at Weddings of Orlando. So, everybody see this right here? We got 118 clicks for $44. And guys, for the technical niches, I'm going to show you guys a bunch of different niches. I just wanted to bring this up to show you the example that was in the slides. The wedding niche is just one huge niche because so much money is spent on it, and all you got to do is target and engage people. I'm going to get very far in depth into how to do this for a bunch of different niches. And guys, this is just one of my test accounts I use. I never show my real accounts, my real ad account on training, just for whatever reason I don't like showing my real account. So let's do this. Let's jump into the ad editor. That's fine. Because all I'm going to show you guys how to do is use the ad editor here. And pay attention to all of this because everything we're going to go about here is very, very important. Somebody give me a big city. Okay, now let's talk, what niches do you guys want to see? Give me some examples so I can make sure I cover them. I think I'm going to leave that one out because I don't know if I can get that approved. Pool, elder care, limos, put asterisk next to that because that ties into something pretty cool. Okay, so we're just going to choose Dallas right now. And let's just take it down to just Dallas. Okay. Let me move stuff around so I can see this list. So we got plumbers. Let's talk about the home services niches. So if we click on here and we go under demographics and we click on home and we do home type, here are all of the different types of stuff we can target. So we can do home value. So this is We got Dallas, Texas, no surrounding area, and we have homeowners who own a home between $100,000 and $500,000, correct? I'm just easing into the home network, guys, and then we'll go into all the stuff we can done. We got 350,000 people. Now, judging by this, is there 350,000 people who live in Dallas, Texas, who own a home between $100,000 and $500,000? Can we say that's true? Ah, we got one no. What do I have to change, Cecilia? There we go. All right, this is something nobody talks about, really. So what this is everyone in this location, people who live in this location, people traveling in this location. So let's do people who live in this location. We just eliminated 30,000 people, or I can tell by this info that there are 30,000 people currently traveling to that are inside the Dallas city limits right now who own a home worth $100,000 to $500,000, but they don't live there. Do you guys see the difference here? Because later on when we talk about limos, what about, that's just too far off the beaten path. I'm not going down that road right here. So if you guys are doing any type of home services, make sure you change this to people who live in this location. Because sometimes it's like you're doing a city and there's a big thing going on and a lot of people are in town. Let's say you're doing Iowa and there's a shit ton of people in town for the caucus the other day. This is going to be different. If you're doing home services, you want the people who live in this. So 320,000 people. We got 100,000 to 400,000 or 500,000. Now let's see what we can narrow down before even more. So before you needed Audience Intersect to do these and, then you needed the Power Editor, and now you can do these and ads inside of here. So instead of doing this or this, it'll be this and this. So let's see what else we can figure out. Home type. Year home built. Let's just do 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89. All right, guys. Now we have people who live in Dallas, Texas, who own a home worth $100,000 to $500,000, and their home was built pre-1990. We have 92,000 people. What kind of ads could we run to these people? Older homes. Their plumbing might be old and out of date. Their electrical very well might be old and out of date. Their roof might be falling apart. They might need landscaping. They might need a lot of stuff. Do you guys see remodel the kitchen, wallpaper removal maybe? And my wife said wallpaper's coming back, but I just don't believe it. Do you guys see how you can not only target people, but what their house is worth? We're not getting into the super big houses. We're 100 to 500,000. In Dallas, I'm sure 500,000 doesn't go very far for a house. And we have these years. So let's narrow further. Demographic. What else could we narrow further on this to get even a dream client? Income. Nice, D. Demographics, financial, income, 100, 125, 150 to 250, 250 to 350, 350 to 500,000. Then let's do over 500,000 too. Okay, let's go back to the top. People who live in Dallas, who own a home worth 100 to 500,000 that was built pre-1990, who make six figures plus. We have 30,000 people. And do you think this would be a dream targeting for a kitchen or bathroom remodel company? Like, dream. Like, they can't do it any better than this. There's no way for them to target better than this. How cool is this, guys? And somebody put something in there, so I'm going to do that too. narrow further just to see. I never thought about doing this, but relationship status single. Ooh, the majority of these people are not single, so unspecified, in a relationship. What are you doing to me? So now we're in a relationship, right? So what we're trying to look for is people who are living by themselves, not married. But we can get rid of this too and do married if we want. Let's narrow further. And let's do demographics. Let's do relationship status, married, domestic partnership, engaged. And let's do men. Now guys, we're getting very targeted here. So now let's look at this. We have Dallas, Texas, men who live in a house between 100 and 500,000, that was built before 1990, who make over 100,000, who are either married, engaged, or in a domestic partnership. We only got 7,000 people. What kind of ad can we put in front of these people? How cool is that? Is your wife ready for her dream kitchen? See how we can make it happen. Guys, if the kitchen remodeling job, a good one, is going to run on the bare minimum 10,000 up to, what, 50,000? They can go up to 100,000. I mean, it's just all dependent on what they want to do. But guys, how many clients do you need to land for them to throw 500 bucks a month at you? Doug, why would you target relationship status? So you can run an ad like this. So if I got rid of these and just put engaged and married, we got 6,900 people. So I can put an ad like this. Is your wife ready for her dream kitchen? See how we can make it happen, and put like a spectacular kitchen in the image. Is this not a dream ad targeting? Guys, look this over and fully absorb this. Okay, somebody got a good question. They're asking how they're getting this other data. What Facebook does is big data is a huge thing. So they're tapped into all these other databases. Let's do here. They don't say it as good. Okay, so if you look on the right-hand side here, it says demographics, home type, home value, description, households with people who live in a home value between 300 to 500,000, source, publicly available data, and consumer self-reported data. Let's just add something in here just for shits and grins so I can show you what kind of databases they pull from. Let's just do this. Nope. I'm trying to find one that'll show you like a database type thing. Shopping, fashion accessories, handbags. Okay, I'm not going to find it right this second. But some of these, they pull in from external database, and what they do is they pull in this massive amount of data and try to do as best as they can to correlate it to users on Facebook. So is this 100% perfect? Probably not. Is it better than anything else out there? Yeah. They tap into different databases and they pull this information. Facebook is a data company first and foremost. Anything else is just fluff. Like people sharing their stories and posting with other people, Facebook doesn't give a shit about. They're building an intelligence and a data monster. So before this call, who thought you could do something like this? Target people who live in Dallas, who have a house between 100 and 500,000 that was built before 1990, who make over 6 figures in income, and who are also engaged and married. Did anybody think they could do that beforehand? This specifically. All right, a few yeses, mostly nos. So what can we do here? Let's go back and look at our list. Plumbers, landscapers. All right, let's talk about landscapers. Let's do all. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's add this, and this. They own a home worth over 100,000, over 2 million. They make over 6 figures. All right, let's do landscapers. Narrow further. Demographics. Home type. Property size. One acre, 0.6. So these are the people that own an acre or less. Now, why would this be good for landscapers? You need to know that they have some land to put stuff on, or they have stuff. Now, this isn't as important. You can run it just to these for landscapers, but if you wanted to get down in it, you can do their property size. So let's get rid of that, and let's just say demographics, home type, property size, 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 20, and 21 to 40. I don't know why you do this, but here you can see how many, and just for intelligence data, guys, how else can you easily go figure out how many people live in Dallas who have a home worth over 100,000, that make over 100,000, who have this much land? Now, is this exact? Is this cumulative? Are there people inside of Dallas who fit these criteria that aren't included here? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, for the homeowner niche, oh yeah, here's one I forgot to do. Let's keep this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. All right. Well, let's add these back in here, because these are probably where most people fall. You don't want, with this you can get too exclusive, where you eliminate too many people. All right. So, go away. All right. Why is this not going away? Why won't this go away? Okay. So let's say we have people who live in a house worth 300,000 or more, who make over 6 figures. Let's narrow further, and let's do demographics. Home type, square footage. All right, now we have 12,000 people who have a house worth over $300,000, who make over $100,000 per year, and have a house that's over 2,500 square foot. Here's where you can go in for the home contractors. Hey, want to add a room onto your house? Interior decorators. Do you guys think this would be good for an interior decorator? Just okay, Rich? That's just okay on their target market? No, guys, this is their dream click. Right, so let's start from scratch again. Alright, just do the wedding one real quick. Let's do Dallas plus 10 miles, because people who live around Dallas will get married in Dallas or whatnot. If you guys want to be engaged, it's just demographic. relationship status engaged. So we got 25,000 women who are engaged who live in Dallas. Let's change this to men. It's usually less, 22,000. So I can tell you there's 3,000 men who are engaged in Dallas who either don't have Facebook or don't have their status updated. I'm assuming if they are still getting married that they will update their status sometime soon. So, or else they will get their wedding called off. So what can we do with this? Let's narrow the audience once more. Demographics. Financial income. Alright, there's 2,600 people, men, who are engaged on Facebook who live in Dallas who make over 100,000. You think we could come up with a kick-ass high-end limo company for this? Get married? Why don't you do it in style? See our stretch Hummer we have available. Alright. And guys, I'm just going with what's currently being put on there and different stuff. We'll go over a bunch of different stuff. So let's do some more. And guys, this is just me brain dumping on you. There's so much to do here. So let's say you want to do restaurants. People traveling in this location right now. There are 190,000 people who are inside of Dallas right now. And if you guys look at this, it says people whose most recent location is within the selected area, but whose home is more than 125 miles away. So if somebody's in Fort Worth and they're in Dallas right now, it's not going to show up inside of this. Correct? These are people who are just inside of Dallas right now. So let's target this down some more, and we're going after restaurants. I don't want demographics. I want food and drink, restaurants. Let's just do these two. Alright, so this narrows it down to 12,000. Because 190,000 people visiting, your ad's not going to get in front of them. So here's 12,000 people who are visiting Dallas who have some type of interest in diners or fast casual restaurants. Then we can put an ad up for restaurants, say, hey, visiting Dallas, don't leave till you visit us. Come see our daily specials or something. This traveling in, BMW Rentals Dallas. Why do I keep going past it? Financial, not income. Assuming people are traveling. Alright, there are currently 22,000 people who are visiting Dallas right now who are male. I forgot I had that checked. That make over $100,000. Do you think so this company's all over the place, which I like because it opens up a lot of opportunities to do this for other. Do you think this is this company's dream client? People who are traveling to Dallas, who are inside the city limits, who are men who make over $500 or over $100,000. Put an ad in front of them. Just visiting Dallas, do it in style. See our BMW selections. For like criminal defense attorney, no, you just have to blanket everybody and see who bites. But guys, for a company like this, do you think you could drive some traffic to them using this? Honestly, look at this and let's get a conversation going, guys. Some people are dead in the chat box. I'm start kicking people off if I don't hear from them. We have a 72% attendance rate. 28% of you guys aren't paying attention. Now it's down to 26. Guys, I can see who's not attentive, and I can't kick you off. It's funny watching this number drop. 16. So again, for this company, if you were going to go do marketing for this company, what would you do before you saw this? Try to get ranked for BMW rentals in Dallas? A, not much search volume. B, how long will that take you? This, I can create a page and get an ad going in 10 minutes. Don't boot me, bro. I'm here. Matthew, you're not going anywhere. Do you guys, a lot of times I don't think people understand the power of this. And I'm not trying to talk down to anybody. I'm just telling you that what people are seeing or not doing or just looking at this, like, hey, this is cool, and then you're going to move on to your next thing. When there doesn't need to be a next thing, guys. So let's go over a few more examples, and then I can come back and we can do some more examples. Here is a huge one. Okay, let's go back to people who live in Dallas. Let's do demographics. Financial income. Let's do 100 plus. Alright, we got 92,000. Let's do all. Wow, look at this, guys. Men who live in Dallas who make over 100 grand, we got 92,000. Women, we have 110,000. Nice job, women. Nice job. Okay, let's narrow the audience. And guys, this is one of the biggest, automotive. So you can do new vehicle buyers, near market, new vehicle shoppers, in market, new vehicle shoppers, max and market. This means they're about to buy a car. So if you just want to do all of them, and I don't know how this is determined. It says people in households that are likely to buy a vehicle in the next 90 days, multi-source U.S. consumer household information. Okay. So I know there's 51,000 people who are very in the market for a new car that make over 100 grand. Great, we can run this traffic for car dealerships and they'll pay money all day long. But I want to get more detailed than this, guys, so you can blow people away. Behaviors, automotive. Purchase type? No. Owners. Make. BMW. So let's do Porsche dealer, Dallas. Park Place Porsche dealer, Dallas, Texas. Okay. So we got people who live in Dallas, make over 100 grand, who own a BMW. See, if you look over here on the right, this is what I was trying to show you earlier. I can't go over there without it going away. Oh, yeah, I can. Multi-source U.S. consumer household information from IHS Automotive, Polk, that draws from Geographic. So this is the database they're pulling from here. So what could I do with this? How does an ad like this sound? Tired of driving a BMW and ready to experience the luxury of owning a Porsche? Come in today for a test drive. Now let's take a step back here. This copy on its own in generic targeting is not going to do well. But let's go back here a second and look. We have people who live in Dallas who make 100 grand plus, who own a BMW, knowing all that, how does this look? So let's go to the Porsche dealer. And let's just find a 911. I was going to do this later on, but I want to show you guys how to make ads really quickly. Let's just do Porsche 911. We'll come back to that ad stuff. I got Canva pulled up for ads. So do you guys see how you can do this? So let's say you have the one going for a BMW. So then you come back here and behaviors, automotive, owners, make, BMW, Chevy, Dodge, Ford, Jaguar, it's probably not that much, Lexus, all we have to do is this. Alright, now we're running ads to Lexus people. And I'm just going to add more in here without going somewhere else. Mercedes. Guess what? A new ad, and it says Mercedes. Are you guys seeing what you can do here? And we're just scratching the surface. I'm just showing you one of the most innovative features of using the automobile. So what else can we talk about here? Owners. Let's not skip that. Whatever. Let's get rid of that. Vehicle age. 6 to 10, 11 to 15. Here's people who have 100,000 plus in income, who have a vehicle between 6 years and 15 years old. Let's add the 20 or more just Now, I want to make this very clear. Does this mean these people own a vehicle 6 years or older and that's the only vehicle they own? No, they might own a 15-year-old Jeep from 2000, but they might also own a brand new Lexus. So this is not definitive saying this is what they have. There's no other options around it. But you work hard. Don't you deserve to have your dream car? Come in today for a test drive. So guys, this right here, you work hard, is only something you can put in here if you have people who are high income people. If you put this in front of the generic public, it doesn't look that good. Your ad needs to talk to the people you're going after. You work hard. Don't you deserve to have your dream car? Come in today for a test drive. Boom. We had 95,000 people. What else is down here? And this is just targeting this because you want to send them buyers that can buy. New vehicle shoppers, max and market. We could do style and say full-size SUV. So then you can run an ad to people who make over 100 grand who are looking for an SUV. Do you guys see all the possibilities with automotive? If they've had a car payment if they haven't had a car that long, they do not want a car payment. Reggie, can you swear on a stack of Bibles that statement is true? Making blatant statements like that is how you don't see opportunity. He said if they have a car that long, they do not want a car payment. Not true. Is it true for a lot of them? Maybe. Very possible. You could be 100% correct for the majority. For a new car dealership, you're not going after the majority. You're trying to pull out the few that can buy and trying to narrow your audience that you put an ad in front of. So if you find 10,000 people and this group of 10,000 people is more likely to buy as a percentage than this 100,000, you'll spend way less money and you'll get more clicks for your dollar if you go out to the smaller market. So you guys see how you can use this for automotive and just go nuts? Auto dealers will throw money at people. Let me look at my list, see if there's one or two more we can go over, and then I want to. Window replacement, go after old homes. Roofing, siding, go after old homes. HVAC, go after old homes. Pool, go after expensive homes. Go after people who make over 100 grand that own their own home. Limos, I talked about that in the rental example. Go after people who are visiting Dallas, who make over 100 grand, and leave it at that. No need really to get more than that. What about a Harley-Davidson motorcycle? Behaviors, automotive, motorcycle purchased, new and used. There are 1,800 people in Dallas who make this much money. Let's get rid of this for that because it's too small for me. So there's 9,000 people in Dallas who have purchased a new or used auto or motorcycle based off this. Does that mean only 9,000 people in Dallas have bought a motorcycle? No, not at all. But these people are definitely interested. Or you could put the income back here and just put Harley Davidson down here as a like. I don't know anything about motorcycles. So you can get 30,000 people who live in Dallas who like this stuff. So you guys see the value of being able to do people, oh, I did that, never mind, people who live in this location. Let's change this up. That one throws me off all the time because I think I have it dialed in and I realize I'm wrong. I thought that 9,000 looked small. Okay, 54,000 people. There we go. That seems better. Is there a midlife crisis behavior tab? Men between 40 and 50 who make 250,000 plus that are going to go blow it all on a cruise around the world? I don't know. Somebody said elder care. The only way really I think would do that, so what age? 65, so let's say 40 to, so you want to go after the kids 40 to 65 who have income that can afford it. And guys, this is cool just to go through and see what you can figure out before you go into a market. So say you got a high-end niche you want to go after. You guys can come in here and play around with this. Is just see how many people in each location. So I can do Dallas, Texas, and then I can do Orlando. So let's get rid of that for a second. So in Dallas, Texas, there's 100,000 people who are 40 years or older who make over 100 grand. Cool. $11 gets me in front of 2,000 to 5,400. Let's change this to Orlando. Florida. Let's get rid of Dallas. Let's change that to current city. So in Orlando, Florida, there is only 25,000 people who are 40 years or older who make over 100,000, and my $11 only gets me in front of 1,000 to 2,700 people. Do you guys see how far this dropped down? Your reach gets cut in half, and your total reach available is only a quarter of what it was. So you guys can go check out different cities to see where you want to take on a client. You don't have to come in here pigeonholing something. You can come in here and look around. Let's do Denver. Colorado, let's get rid of Orlando. Let's take this down to current city only. So Denver, 40 or older, who make over 100 grand, we got 62,000 people, and our $11 will go 2,100 to 5,400, very similar to Dallas. So if I was going to run this, Dallas and Denver look a lot better than Orlando does. Disney doesn't pay well. Let me show you guys how to do this stuff, and we agreed that stuff, if people stick around to the end, I'll go over more on this, but what I want to do is get into some more stuff here. So let's just use Dallas as the example, and let's say Porsche dealer Dallas. So let's go here. Let's do here, Google using this plugin called Ghostery, I can come to any website and I can see if they have Google Analytics installed. Google Ajax, Google Analytics. Most companies that are doing anything have Google Analytics installed, okay? So they have Google Analytics installed. So let's go make a URL. Let's go to the Google URL Builder. So here's their website. And let's do campaign source, paid traffic, campaign medium, AJ Rocks. Call me 555-555-5555. Generate URL. So here's a URL. Source, paid traffic, medium, put your name, term, call me, content, my phone number, and then a message, how are you doing? So let's say, let's just use this page for example. Let's say I was going to drive traffic to this page, so I create Dream Lexus or whatever the page is it's going to be under. I can come here, and this one sucks because there's no image. Whatever, let's say there was an image here and this looked good. I can delete this and say, so let's click post. So here is the ad that I'd be driving traffic to. Let's copy this link location. So when they click on this, never mind. Guys, 1 second. Let's take this. Let's go here. Let's post as the page. Let's do that. Whatever. Let's say we did all this stuff and made this a real ad. Let's click publish. Alright, so it's live on the page. Let's copy link address. Let's click on this. Look up here in the URL. We sent them to the same page, but we got the UDM source, paid traffic, UDM medium, AJ Rocks, UDM term, call me, UDM content, my phone number, UDM campaign, how are you doing? So before you ever contact somebody, you can create an ad for them, run $10 in traffic, see how many clicks you can get for that exact person, and then call them with hard data. Hey, we sent you 17 clicks over the past 2 days, just seeing how that converted for you. Okay, for the Google, everybody's asking about the Google URL Builder. So if we go here, and this is just a plugin called Ghostery. It shows you all the scripts running on a website. So you can do it for Chrome or Firefox or whatever. So if you go to a website and you click on this, you see they're running Google Analytics. So now you can do a URL builder, and what this does is creates a trackable link. So when they click on it, you can tell where the source is coming from. So when you call up this company, you can say, hey, I sent you some traffic, how's it converting? We didn't see it. I'll go into your analytics and look for this stuff. You can see the traffic I sent you. So you can tag your traffic you send them. You can put your phone number in there, so if they see it and they're not real sure, I can say, paid traffic, marketing, Fusion, call me, my phone number. And then go in there and actually find my phone number inside of there. Guys, let's look at this. This right here is what this creates. So you put the URL, and you can put whatever you want in here. This just shows up in the back end when they look at their analytics on traffic where it came from. They can drill down and see. So you can just tag your traffic. So you can put your company name here. paid traffic. So when you call them up and say, I've sent you 37 clicks, how have those done? They can actually go in their analytics to see how the clicks you're sending them. So you only want to send traffic to people without talking to them that have Google Analytics installed, and you want to send it through a URL like this. So if we go back to this page, it just says parkplace.com, which is a cool domain name. It should be a monopoly site, but it's not. So then you drop that link in here, so every click you send them through paid ads, it'll get tracked in their back end through this. Because if not, if I just put it in there like this, and it goes here, and I send them 30 clicks, and I call them and told them I sent them 30 clicks, there's no way to prove that I did. Using what I just showed you, I can empirically prove using their Google Analytics that I sent them the traffic. Do you guys see the difference on why I do it this way? Yeah, Bruce, we're recording. 33% aren't paying attention, guys. I don't understand it. If you show up and I'm teaching this awesome shit here, who thinks this training's been worth showing up for and sticking around for? Is there anybody else teaching this out there right now, guys? Is there any other training like this out there like this? So for the people not paying attention, get off or pay attention. You're not taking up spots from anybody else. At the same point, guys, it's just crazy. So this is how we can go into any niche, find a company, and start testing it out. So you don't want to call somebody and say, I can send you traffic if you can't. So 2 days worth of $5 a day ads, $10 spent. If you send it through a tracking link and a page you control, you can find out. Hey, I can send you 8 clicks a day, and you know how much it costs. So over the course of a month, I can send you about 250 clicks. All the people are going to have this type of demographic. It's going to be $500 a month for those clicks. Those 250 clicks might cost you $125. Guess what? You got $375 profit. Now, if the niche is big enough, you can just boost it up. Oh, you want to go up to our $1,000 a month package? Cool. Now you're going to spend $250 on traffic. You're going to make $750, and they're going to get 500 clicks. All right, 5 minutes ago, it's still worth it. So do you guys see how this is done? So one of the big things, anybody use Canva? Not Canva, Canva, Canva.com. I forget how much it cost. Inside here are these ads. So let's say I put this up here and it was a shitty image and I wanted to create a better image. So let's just do Porsche 911. Now you guys all know the legalities of stealing images, so I'm not going to cover that. So I could go grab a picture from their website if I wanted, or let's say you needed to create an ad and you didn't have anything else. Is that the same image? No. So let's say we took this. That's kind of small for me. I'm just being picky now. Let's use this one. Save image as. Let's go down here to a test folder. Save this. All right, let's go to Canva and let's create. So you got a Facebook ad, which is this size right here, or you can create a Facebook post or a 800 by 800. Let's do this one. Let's upload that image. There we go. Let's set the background to black. All right, this image isn't the best. I would find a better image. So let's say I found a better image. Put the image, black background, text, test drive. I hate that font. I think it's hard to read. There we go. I don't even know what that just did. So let's download this image for web. So here we go. We've got an ad image we can use. And let's say this was centered and I spent more time. Think this would be a cool ad to put in front of those people who make over 100,000 that want to test drive a Porsche 911? Think this would get their attention? Using Facebook ads, you can upload anything you want and then just set the background, offset it, and then you have this little bar down here. So if you want to change the background to a different color, oh, sorry, it's right here. There we go. There you go. If you want, what is that? I've never even clicked there before. Oh, add new page. So we can change the test color on this. So guys, you can do this for anything. I do a lot with politics. So let's do something. This isn't the best image either. Let's just say that is. You could do. So using Canva, you can put any image here and just change this background, offset it, and put text in here. So it's very simple to go ahead and build ads. Let's get rid of this. Let's change the background to black. Let's do Porsche 911. Let's do search tools, color, transparent. Save images, one. If you guys do transparent, it's these that don't have any background. Save image as 2, that's fine. Let's go back here. Keep it very simple. I think that's a good looking ad. I'd get rid of that little thing down there, the rev images or whatever. But you can make a very simple ad like this. Yeah, 20% text rule still applies, guys. They let it slide a lot of times, but in here you can download these images, upload it to a test tool to see whether it conforms to that, and then before you put it out there. But guys, if you need help learning doing text or ad images, I know there's AdSpark coming out by Devin Zander, which I plan on buying. But this is how I do a lot of my ads, guys. I am the least graphical person. I thought about learning Photoshop 10 years ago, and I wish I did. And since I didn't then, I've never gotten around to using it. But I can make some cool stuff with this. The key is, whatever you want, just do the transparent background, and then you can just drop it on anything. So let's say... highway background images. That's fine. Then we come back here and do background. Let's just do uploads, upload an image, highway. Back. Yeah, it's a cool image. Cool ad image. I think that's pretty good. Somebody said, where's the bow? Nice. Red bow. Images. Search tools. Color transparent. Save images. Bow. Upload an image. There you go. I gift wrapped it for you. Everybody's throwing out stuff to do. There's an ad for you. Before this webinar, could you guys do ad graphics like this? Before I found Canva, I couldn't. I paid a guy a lot of money for this type of stuff. But I can do some cool shit inside of Canva. The main thing is just searching for images that don't have a background so you don't need it removed. And then you have all these cool images. Is there a cost for Canva? I don't know. I think it's like $19 a month or something. New incognito window. They have a free trial. I don't know if it costs money, to be honest with you, but here, let me show you. Here's how they make their money. So here's all these backgrounds. They have different backgrounds. So let's say I wanted to use this one. It costs $1. So if I wanted to use some of their images, it would cost me money. So, guys, can we take a 2-minute break? The baby's crying. I got to use the restroom. So I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. And we got a few more things to go over. You guys liking this training so far for being off the cuff? All right, guys. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright guys, we're going to give it a few minutes for everybody to get back. Guys, if you want to know when anything's launching, just go to Muncheye. I guess unless you're a JV and stuff, people don't understand about this. But you can see when anything's launching. Let's do Spark. It's launching on the 9th. You can use Canva to create any images, guys. Let's just go back to the beginning. So let's say you want to do this, and you can do layouts. Let's do elements, grids. So if I wanted to put this here, this here, yeah, let's delete that. And this here. So you got layouts, you got elements. So if you want to put a frame around it, if you want to put Valentine's shapes, they've got free shapes. So if I want to put a heart here and change the color of this to white, then I wanted to put text inside and have it say, love you. I can do that. If I want to change this to white and then change this to red, there we go. You can do anything you want. Respark just has a bunch of cool images or cool tested ads that you can use. And I don't remember how much it was, but for like $30 or $47, it's worth it all day long. It just has proven like e-commerce type templates. Canva is very much like using, yeah. Agreed. There's other stuff out on the market. I just found this and like it. I'm not going too far in detail on exactly what. Add Spark JV page. Muncheye. Let's see if I can find a example page. Let's look at the JV page. I don't see an example sales page. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm assuming everybody's back by now. What have I covered? How to find the targets, design and add image, how to find a company that has Google Analytics installed. It's pretty much most of what you guys need to know. Do you guys have questions? Uh, if you guys want to do something for the 20% rule, this is what I was looking for. You can upload an image to this, so let's upload an image. And then you can click on these to see how many. So let's see, all of these had text in them, so it says 20% text. Now, Jim, something like DUI lawyer, criminal defense attorney, you just have to blanket the market they're in and see who bites. But if they're paying $100, $150 a click on Facebook or on Google for a click, guess what? If your $5 gets you in front of 1,000, you can get in front of 20,000 people for that same $100. Who knows? You might get 3 clicks. 20% text rule just means the image. Let me upload an image. Politics ads. So here's an ad. If any image you upload and run ads to on Facebook, you have to abide what's called the 20% rule. No more than 20% of your ad image can have text on it. So here, if I clicked here, control, 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 control. In theory, this one has more than 20% ad text. Now, you guys can obviously see that if you just circled this right here, it would be less than 20%. This ad is approved. So do they go by the book, and is their ad testing tool better than these generic boxes? Yes. But if you have something like this, you can realize that, hey, on my image, I know if I click or just have this area right here with text, I know for sure it'll pass. Alright, let me get back in here real quick. Let me finish up this, then I can just get rid of these slides. So guys, if we go back to the original example, 36 cents per click, you can send 300 clicks to their website for $108. If you're doing a wedding venue and you're sending them 300 clicks, you think you can charge them $500 a month, they'd be happy to pay, and you make $392? Of course they would. There's literally nowhere else on earth that you can get the volume of clicks at this price. And a PPC, even at 2,500 searches per month, they'd be lucky to get 1% of these clicks. That's 25 total clicks. So you guys see how the volume is higher. You're not going to get as rabid a target. So somebody searching for kitchen remodeling Denver is a better click than somebody, if they're actually that person looking for it, than somebody that makes enough money who has a big enough house. But if you're getting them for 10 cents on the dollar, the universe of clicks you can get is a lot huger. So guys, to get going, all you need to do is pick a niche, create a fan page, start driving traffic today, call the company and see if they want to keep the clicks coming. If not, sell them to somebody else and rinse and repeat. Pretty simple, huh? Now these are in here from a webinar I did with Stooks. And I'm going to skip the sales guys because you guys can probably tell I am not up for it today. I do have training on this. And this is going to be the worst sales pitch ever. Oh, screw that. Let me just show you the back end. Give me a second, guys. All right, guys, can you see my screen? There's no group for Robert. I just put together this training and we showed it to his people, and I just realized I haven't even shown it to you guys, I don't think. I don't know. Here's the back end. It shows me going into all this stuff on weddings, personal trainers, weddings, how to target, local awareness, case studies, advanced targeting, some resources, the webinar we did for his groups in here. This is going to be kind of my, I know so much about Facebook ads for local, I'm dumping everything I know inside this membership area. And I don't know if I'm going to open it up that many times. But again, this is all in here, so if you click on here. Here's me going through all this stuff in detail. If you guys want in, here's the link. Use coupon code OOPS to get $50 off. And again, guys, I know this is the worst sales pitch ever. Just got it the other day for $15. You did not get this for $15. If you guys want in, use the coupon code OOPS. And that's where all my training for, oh my God, stop. Oops, get you $50 off, so it's only $147. And that's what if you're in your weekly Webbie. If you're in my weekly webinars, you'll see some of this stuff, but you're not going to see as in depth. I can't on the weekly webinars go this far in depth as I do with all this stuff. I got the auto niche in here that I've talked about. I've got how to go after people with money. So if you're doing some type of like investment, oh, here's one I forgot to show you. All right, here's a different ad account. I had a client talk to me who's down in Florida. Or somebody had a client, they wanted me to run some traffic to him for him. So look here, amount spent $29.45. I sent 9 link clicks to this. Let's look at the post. Yeah guys, this is my course that I just showed you. We know you deserve a yacht. You know you deserve a yacht. Isn't it time you explored your options on owning the ultimate play toy? We make the yacht buying experience fun. So when they click on here, they go here. So let's look at the targeting on this. People who live in Miami and 25 miles around it, whose net worth is over $2 million. That's all the targeting. People who live in Miami or the 25 miles around it whose net worth is over $2 million. So that means for $29.45, I sent them 9 clicks to this website of people who saw this ad who have a net worth over $2 million. How cool is that, guys? And as you guys can see, I spent $29 and I've got 6 post likes. So I mean 6 people. Absolutely, I do deserve a yacht. I'd be happy to take this one. So people are actually interacting with it. I created a page called Time for a Yacht. I can go put this anywhere for any city and put a post up. So you think this company would be happy to get clicks from people who have a net worth over $2 million? Yeah, it'd be more than $2 million for that, but no, I didn't. Somebody I know was trying to go after the yacht niche in Miami, and they want to know how to run ads, so I just put this one up to test it to make sure it would work for them before I gave it to them and told them just to go do it. So I don't even know if they landed this client or not. But guys, the targeting I showed you was just people who live in Miami plus 25 miles who are worth over $2 million. How crazy is that? We can send clicks for calculator. I'm usually pretty good with math, but today I'm not. 29.45 divided by 9. $3.27. I can send clicks to a yacht company of multimillionaires. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody keeps asking questions on the course. Ask them now. Like I said, this isn't a hard pitch. It's just in the slide deck, and I realize I haven't sent it to you guys yet. So I made you guys a coupon code for $50 off it. It's $147, and it hasn't been updated in a little bit, but I've got a bunch of stuff that needs to go into the back end of it. And this is where I'm going to put all my Facebook training. Wonder what Google pay-per-click is for those ads. I can't show you because apparently I'm locked out of the Google pay-per-click tool. If you guys want to do, it's not that much to be honest with you. If somebody wants to look up yacht sales Miami and tell me what some of the cost per clicks are in the back end of the Google keyword tool, I'd appreciate it. You tell the potential client what the net worth of traffic is. Yeah, I'll bring it up. Hey, I'm just going to send you clicks of people who make over $2 million a year. How do you do that? With our ad interface, we can target it. That's the best I can give you. I don't believe you. Cool. All right, we'll send the traffic somewhere else. No problem. Talk to you later. You guys own this traffic. You guys can send this traffic to whoever. You don't have to negotiate and bargain down to nothing. You can just move on to somebody else. They need the traffic. I guarantee you they don't know how to do what I'm showing you here. So they either pay you or they don't. And as you guys saw with this ad right here, I took it off here. But I have my phone number up here. So I'm using this targeting. So when I call this company, I can say, look, I sent you 17 clicks. Go in your Google Analytics. Check it out. Do you want me to keep doing it? Yes or no? Yeah, I usually tell them the traffic's coming from Facebook. How many people on here have been using Facebook for a while but never delved this deep into this stuff? All this stuff's been here for a while, guys. Very, very few people go this far deep in here. Let's say you got a yoga studio, digital activities. So you can pair everything with, that's not what I want. Purchase behaviors. Health and beauty. Health and wellness buyers. So let's say we got Denver 40 to 65, health and wellness buyers. Let's narrow the audience to financial income. Guys, this is literally like trying to get through the Amazon in here. There's so many. Anything you ever dreamed of doing, you can now do. That's what's the coolest thing about this, guys. Anything you've ever dreamed about doing, you can do. Women. I could target 65 women who live exactly in Denver, Colorado, who are health and wellness buyers, who make over 6 figures a year, and I can target 6,500 of them. Do you think some high-end holistic spa or something like this? Any suggestions for getting leads for life coaches? Give me some idea of what, like, if I'm somebody that wants a life coach, what do I don't know how to target that. I'm not saying you can't. Let's see what we can figure out. Oh, people who live in Denver, women, you can do all that, like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, or Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know. You just have to get here and figure it out, Doug. Business coach, dating coach, health and wellness coach. If you're doing a dating coach, let's do 25 to 40. Live in Denver. Financial income 100, 125, 150, 250, 250 to 350. Where's the 350 to 500? Let's do men. Narrow audience. Men must be single. Alright, so here we have Men who are 25 to 40 who live in Denver, who make over 6 figures, who are single. So I can create an ad that says something like this. Have you reached having huge success in your business life, but not in the romantic department? Our dating coaches are here to help you find your perfect match. Call us today. Having huge success in your business life but not in the romantic department? Our dating coaches are here to help you find your perfect match. Call us today. Now we have single men who make over 100 grand who live in Denver who are over 25 but under 40. And you can change these ages, so if I want to change this to 50, whatever. I don't know what the age range for a dating coach is. I'm married, so it's so far outside of my realm that I don't know. And here you go. You got 7,600 people. Or you can get rid of financial, and let's do this. Owners make BMW, Cadillac. Because I assume you want to go after the high end. Jaguar, Mercedes, Porsche, Land Rover, Lexus. Let's just say that. There's only 2,000 single men in Denver between 25 and 50 who drive these cars. I'm just showing you there's different ways to target them just besides income to get these high-end people. Yes, I am charging $500 per month to coaches. Yeah, guys, Doug, test this out and let me know how it goes. How do you do water damage since it's event-driven mostly, for example, pipe break? You just have to get in front of homeowners and hope it's happening. For like specific stuff like that, Facebook ads aren't the best for. You just have to put it in front of homeowners and hope it resonates with somebody. There will not become a time in the near future where you can target, I want to put this ad in front of homeowners who in the last 24 hours had a pipe break. And if we get to that point where you can target like that, I'm moving to an island. So guys, everybody keeps asking, the link is in the chat. Use the coupon code OOPS for $47 or $50 off. It's only $147, and this is where I'm going to put all my stuff. Who here's got in? I just want to make sure it's working. Anybody here bought it? Okay, I just want to make sure it's working for you guys. Anybody got questions on this? Haven't dropped a gem. I got an update coming for you guys tomorrow. It was supposed to be Monday, but I got sick, and I'm just now getting over it. So politics is getting back off the ground. Questions? I will stick around for another 16 minutes. Do you cover prospecting or just pick up the phone? Just pick up the phone, because can you sell this just generic? I like to go into a niche, drive the traffic for 2 days, 3 days, spend 10, 15 bucks out of my pocket. It's easier to close the sale when you can call somebody and say, hey, I've already sent you this traffic. How's it converting for you? Would you like to keep it? That is so much easier than, hey, I could send you traffic. Would you want it if I could? It only costs Yeah, it's being recorded, Fred. Can you use one Facebook page for a niche and market nationwide on it? Can you have one Facebook page for a niche and market nationwide on it? Yeah. So guys, you can create as many Facebook fan pages as you want. So just under this account isn't the one I run all my ads under, but let me just go into my personal account here for a minute, guys. GoToWebinar's blowing shit up. But let's say you want to create a page for weddings. You can do like My Dream Wedding to create that page, and then put individual posts for locations and just run ads to those locations to those posts. Why are you running so slow? Brand or product, choose a category. Let's do website. Denver Dream Wedding. Create the page. Let's go grab an image for it. Now guys, I'm not suggesting you steal images, that one's watermarked. But I'll admit I am very liberal when it comes to using images. We're here to help make your special day perfect. Save info. I need a profile picture. This is how easy it is to create a page. Damn you. Whatever. Copy image, address. Import. Yeah, it didn't really work well, but whatever, save photo. You can add to favorites if you want, or you can skip that. Skip. And this is a new one, the preferred paid audience. Let's say you're going after, if you're doing like a yoga page or whatever, you can come in here and say, my target market is women who like yoga. And I think it'll just correlate. I don't know what exactly it does with this, but it'll correlate it to suggested page. So let's click save. So here's Denver Dream Wedding. We can create a post for a wedding photographer, for a limo company, for a wedding venue, for a photographer, and then just run ads to those posts for those individual page posts. Should you send people a landing page so you can show them it's working? You guys can make this as complicated as humanly possible. Any system can be made as complicated as humanly possible. I'm going to highly suggest right now you find a page or company that has Google Analytics, send it through your tracking link, and then call them. Can you control the traffic start to finish? Yes. You can send them to a landing page where you control the page, and then you put a tracking phone number on there, so you're doing pay-per-call. You can do pay-per-lead this way. More work, but you can do it. How do you use this for local political candidates? If you want to do like local political candidates, people who live in Denver, and you can do something like this. Demographics, politics, conservative, and very conservative. So now I can run it. Let's just set this all the way up. And how these are determined, I don't know. So in theory, I can run an ad to people who are 25 and older who live in Denver, who lean conservative or very conservative. Or I can get rid of these and I can just do Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, isn't it showing more? Donald Trump, whatever. So you come in here and do this too. Will's Asset Trust. Good call on that one. Let's do something real quick for that one. So let's get rid of this and let's just say 13 to 65 plus Denver. Demographics. Life events. Newlywed. 1 year, 3 months, 6 months. I can reach people who live in Denver who got married within the last year and say, congratulations on getting married. Have you guys updated your will to cover yourselves? For restaurants, you can come in here and do, so let's say we want to do restaurants. We could go get a list of the biggest change. Applebee's, Logan's. Why does it stop showing me these suggestions? I'm drawing a blank, guys. Nationwide train. Texas Roadhouse. So you can go in here and put restaurants in. So these are people who like restaurants. Or you can come in here and just do, I'm not going to tell you which one's going to be better because it's really not. You can do interest, behaviors, purchase behaviors, food and drink, restaurants, purchase types, restaurants, and fine dining. So you can come in here and do it that way, or if you're doing, like, let's say you're doing a high-end steakhouse in Denver, you can come in here and do income and just go out to people with money who can afford it. What about identity theft insurance? No clue. Everybody needs that D, so I don't know how you would niche that down. Individual restaurant types, guys, I don't know how. Must be hard to narrow down for some generic restaurants. Everybody needs to eat. Yep. Is there a database of these Facebook categories and gets updated? That stuff. There is somewhere. I've got it bookmarked somewhere. Here's one. And this post is from 2013, so it could be totally different. The stuff that pops up in there that's new to me all the time is amazing. So that's not by any way the inclusive. I've got one bookmarked somewhere. Let's see if it's in here. Resources. This is just a PDF showing you how to go after certain niches. There's one somewhere. I don't know where it's at. This right here is a pretty good one. Alright, put it in there. All right, guys, we have 5 minutes to go. Then it's a 2-hour webinar. I'm calling it a day. Brian and Sid stole your voicemail idea when they came out with the voice drops. You guys have no idea. Anything else, guys? Have you guys got a lot out of this? A little out of this? Nothing out of this? Was this training worth it? I'm not getting into voicemail drops, guys. I'll just do this. Go look at slybroadcast.com. There's people out there selling big systems, and they're just back-ending it with slybroadcast.com. Allows you for $40, you can leave 500 voicemails on the cell phone, potential clients or whatnot, and it won't ring. That's it. Yeah, they're using something else, Doug. They're not using Sly Broadcast. All right, guys. That's all I got. Yeah. A lot of the people that are using this found out through me, and they're systematizing it, which is great. If you're just getting started, you don't need the $300 or $500 investment. You can use Sly Broadcast to get going on your own. All right, guys. For everybody asking, I will get this replay out later today or tomorrow for you guys. Check your inbox. Early comment. All right, guys. I am closing this down. Yeah, Dave, I'll hit you up tonight. I got to get off here and go eat. I haven't eaten yet today. Doug, I've got Wendell doing a recording. If you have the recording and want to email me, just email me and let me know you do. And if I need it, I'll hit you up. So, guys, take care. Go set up some ads and start testing. We clear, Wendell? I think Wendell has it, but not Doug. Email me for sure just to make sure because he's probably got a recording and just stepped away. So, all right, guys, I am closing this down. Doug at instantconversions.com. Did you get it, Doug Cameron? All right, guys. Talk to you soon.